What's going on, everybody? My name is Jake and welcome back to more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last part we got our 4th gym badge, which makes it so that we are halfway through the 8 gyms in the Kanto region. So very nice in that regard. In just other 8 hours, so that means we're averaging a gym badge every 2 hours. Yeah, that's quick math for you. Anyway, in this part we're going to go do the Rocket Hideout in the Game Corner. If you don't know about the Game Corner, you actually buy Pokemon here, which is very unique, but you have to have a coin case in order to have access to it. I know you can get the coin case from some house here in Celadon, but I don't really bother to do it because I'm not going to buy any of the Pokemon. You can get I think Pinsir and Dratini and stuff like that. You can get some good Pokemon from there, but yeah, I've never really bought Pokemon from the Game Corner. Yeah, I don't have a coin case. Yes, thank you for pointing it out. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head where maybe we can try to find it after we do this, but we want to guard, or no, we don't want to guard this poster. We want to talk to this guy guarding the poster. I'm guarding the poster. Go away, or else. Or else what? You ain't gonna do nothing. You're gonna send out a level 20 Raticate. Guess what, brother? I got 4 badges. All my Pokemon, well, not all of them. Most of them are at least level 30. So suck it. Even the Eevee that I picked up off some guy's table and have basically stolen it from him and adopted it to my team is level 25, higher than you. Yeah, I have wide type coverage on my Nidoking. You can send out anything. There's a good chance I'll have a super effective move on it, you bum. Okay, also, speaking of the Eevee, Team Rocket Hideout might be discovered. I better tell Boss. And he just phases through the wall there. Hey, a switch behind the poster. Let's push it. Yes, but before we go down, as the stairs magically appear, I told you I was going to buy the evolutionary stone for the evolution I was intending to use for the team. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Da 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 da! Thunderstone! We're going to be using a Jolteon. So, yes, Eevee doesn't get a second of screen. Well, it did get screen time, but battle time as an Eevee. We're going to evolve it into Jolteon, which is my second favorite evolution of all 8 of them that we named off last part. Espeon is my favorite, but unfortunately well, I guess this is a Gen 3 game, so is Espeon in this game? Because Espeon didn't, get created until Gen 2, so. Anyway, yes, Jolteon. It is pretty much a staple of my Fire Red playthroughs. I use Pikachu here and there, and, there's other electric types you can get, like Magnemite, but Jolteon, to me, I think Jolteon is a fantastic Pokemon. Also, Lonely Nature, it was it boosted attack and lowered defense, I'm pretty sure. So, really not a terrible nature, it's whatever. But yeah, so Jolteon gives us some more type coverage. Obviously, the big one being water types. We kind of had that with Paris being super slow. We don't rely on Paris too much for offense, but Jolteon is all-out offense. It's super fast, has great special attack. And with that, let's go ahead and teach it Shockwave. And fittingly enough, we're right on Shockwave. Remember, we got this from beating Lieutenant Surge, so right away we get to teach it a stab attack that never misses. I'm going to go ahead and forget Helping Hand because that's just totally useless in singles battles. And that's 98% of the battles you have in this game, so go ahead and teach it Shockwave. And there we go. So Jolteon, the 5th team member. So we're almost filled out. We got 2 Pokemon that are yellow and white. They're yellow with a white collar. That's kind of funny, actually. But yeah, Jolteon's a staple of my team. Again, I mentioned with using Pokemon like Parasect and Drowsy that I want to switch it up. But there's also certain Pokemon that I use all the time and I really like them. And I want to continue using them. So here we are at Rocket Hideout. This is one of the two like Team Rocket bases that you'll have in this game. Basically all they are is this and Silphco, which is in Saffron City, and I kind of mentioned how much I abhor Silphco, but they are both required for this game. So I mentioned when we got to Celadon City that once you get the T and give it to the guards, it starts to open up your ability to do gyms 4 through 6 in whatever order you please. So in order to do the Fuchsia City gym, you have to do the Rocket Hideout because you get the Silph Scope from it. And then from there you can go to Pokemon Tower and get up to the top, see Mr. Fuji, he gives you the Pokemon Flute, and then you can get to Fuchsia City. So then once you do that, once you do that, you're able to take on the Fuchsia City gym. In order to do the Saffron City gym, you have to go through Silphco first, but I believe you have to do the Rocket Hideout before Silphco. So there's a multitude of things you have to do, but once you get through kind of like the side quest, you are able to challenge the gyms in whatever order you like. And I did actually do research on it. I was correct in my initial assumption that that Fuchsia was 5th and Saffron was 6th. So we are, like I said, going to do them in order. So after we do the Rocket Hideout, we're going to do the Pokemon Tower, or at least the ending of it. That way we can go to Fuchsia City and do that gym. And then we'll go back to Saffron, do Silphco. Blech, Silphco. Just thinking about it makes me upset. And then there's like the fighting dojo in Saffron City, and there's obviously the gym. So I would definitely, like, even though you can do all those gyms in order, or in any order you please, once you do some of the side missions, I would definitely recommend doing Celadon first regardless, because Saffron and Fuchsia have very similar Pokemon levels that you'll face, and they are much higher than what you face in Celadon. So again, you can do whatever order you please, but I would definitely recommend doing Celadon first, because you're either going to be severely underleveled against Fuchsia or Saffron, or if you somehow get past those, you're going to be severely overleveled for Celadon. So anyway, the first usage of Jolteon, and fittingly we face a Zubat, so you get a one-hit KO right off the bat. Literally off the bat. Yeah, that was a really bad pun, wasn't it? Yep, I know. But Shockwave, similar to Aerial Ace that Parasect is a move that never misses, so really nice that the first move we get to learn with it is one that will never miss, which I know I already said that, so why am I repeating myself? Who knows? Let's just electrocute this pile of shit. Yeah, you're dead. You pile of shit, literally. And a Zubat, so again, if you're kind of underleveled or just unsure going into the gym, definitely do the Rocket Hideout first, because as you see here, these Pokemon are not strong by any means, so they're pretty much just cannon fodder for us. But can we get a 5 Shockwave sweep in Jolteon's debut? We can, yeah. This Pokemon is going to be one that is going to immediately contribute. It's very nice that you get that EV at level 25. Okay, now we have one of these little pathways, so let's see if I can get through this and get these items with it. You get another Moonstone. That's the third we found in this game. So yeah, Jolteon is really not going to need a lot of switch training. The fact that Eevee joins your team at level 25 is a big advantage. Go here, get this. We get TM for Taunt. That just makes it so that the Pokemon you're facing is guaranteed to attack you. Right on this one. And well, this one doesn't really matter. This one. Boom. And yes, I'm so freaking good. All that for a Super Potion. But yeah, so getting a level 25 Pokemon right off the bat, like Jolteon, is super, super nice. Fuck, I did not mean to go on that one. Okay. So it'll make it so that we don't have to switch train nearly as much as what we have for some of our other team members. Okay, now I need to... this one, okay. So surely we would have severe dizziness and possibly brain trauma from all that spinning, but... So one of the guys around here drops the elevator key, and you need that in order to get through the rocket hideout. I can't remember who it is off the top of my head. Intruder alert. This guy's got 3 Pokemon. Oh, look, another pile of shit. How utterly shocking! Man, that's 2 puns within the last 3 minutes. Oh, but this... Oh, you're using minimize? Minimize? You think you can evade Shockwave? Well, you can't, because it never misses. You dumb noob. Suck on that one. Oh, you got a coughing? You little smiley crossbones, funny, stinky stinker. Well, guess what? You're dead. Just kidding. You're just fainted. You're not dead. Jolteon levels up for the first time. And another coughing. Wow, super diverse team design you got there. Pretty much all Team Rocket uses is poison and ground types. Every now and then they'll mix in a normal type like Raticate or flying with Zubat, but yeah, not... Ooh, little voice cracking. Why did you come here? Well, the guy was guarding a poster that I wanted, and then he fought me for it, and so I decided to chase after him. Why do you guys have so many freaking Pokemon? Why can't you just have teams of 1 or 2 so we can just defeat you super quickly and move on with our lives like happy-go-lucky gentlemen? Oh, you think your evolved form's gonna stand any more of a chance? I don't think so, brother. We're frying up rats for dinner. It's like we're the water boy. Frying up alligator and snake and squirrels. Bobby Boucher, baby. If you don't know what the water boy is, I feel sorry for you. And in that case, you need to watch it, just to culture yourself. Nobody can say they're cultured until they see the prime, like, trifecta of 90s Sandler movies. That's Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and The Waterboy. You can factor in, you know, Mr. Deeds is in there too. I don't even remember what year Mr. Deeds came out, but definitely that trifecta of 90s movies. Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and The Waterboy. Even though I wasn't even alive for when all of those movies came out, I'm pretty sure. They were quintessential pieces of my childhood, and I forever cherish those films. Hey, we got one that doesn't have freaking 5 Pokemon. I'm pretty much just going to use Jolteon up until he runs out of Shockwave PP, and then I will switch over to Hypno because, again, because Team Rocket uses so many poison and, you know, fighting types like these Machop here and there. Hypno's going to have a good likelihood that we'll be able to have a type advantage or something. Actually, let's just go ahead and switch over now because Jolteon's been on our team for all of 5 seconds and is already higher level than Hypno. Okay. What do we got here? TM21 Frustration, so that move does more damage the less your Pokemon likes you. So if you enjoy torturing your Pokemon, there's the move for you. Oh, rare candy. Okay, that's actually a really good item to find here. Okay. So I'm gonna go around. Thankfully you can run in here, otherwise that would be super annoying because those indoor places you cannot run inside. Okay, got to go on this one. Oh, you're not a required fight. I kind of assumed you would be. I'm going to fight you anyway. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs, or else! Or else what? You're going to fight me in sequential battles with severely underleveled and basic-ass weak Pokemon? Whatever shall I do? That's right. Hypno levels up. Wow. Oh, good for you. You actually get to do damage. You're a special grunt, aren't you? Well, not that special. You're so not special. Oh! See, this is how not special you are. You don't have a Hypno. You just got the Drowsy. I got the evolved form. I got its daddy. Whoa. No, I can't say anything like that about Hypno because, again, there's a side quest later on in the game where he's like a pedophile, so yeah, let's not put those two terms together. Alright. Where is this? Oh, you have it. I know you have it. Yep. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, we get a max ether, so that's a super Viagra. No, I'm just kidding. That's a callback to the last episode, and that's a joke I said I should not make. Snatch. I'll snatch the ether. Okay, the elevator doesn't work. Who has a lift key? Totally inconspicuous of you to say. I wonder who. Oh, you got poison type. Perfect, perfect. I need to look up on Bulbapedia if Hypno learns a better Psychic type move. Because I looked up Parasec's move set, and the only other move of mention that it learns is Giga Drain at level like 50 something, and we already know Giga Drain. So pretty much the moves it has right now are what it's going to have for the remainder of this game. Which isn't great, but also not terrible. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. And we got the lift key. Haha. Run away, run away. So, yeah. Again, Parasect, kind of a risky Pokemon to use because it isn't great stat-wise, and yeah, it doesn't learn the best moves. But hey, we're all here for the challenge. And having fun with such challenge, okay. Oh no, I thought I was slick and chose the right one, and I didn't. Gosh dang it, Jake, you big idiot. Gosh dang it, Jake, you stupid idiot. Okay, alright. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. So now that we have the elevator key... Wait. Did I go up these stairs before? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Just more trainers. Okay, now we can take this... And I believe you want to go to 4. Yes. Okay. Good, good, good. Calcium, that is a supplement that you can use to raise the base special attack. So I'm going to use that on Hypno because our other special attackers, Charmeleon and Jolteon, already have good special attacks. So no reason to use it on them. I wish you guys were standing together so we could double battle, but I guess we can just fight individually. I know you ruined our plans at Mount Moon. What? No, that was that other guy. You got me mixed up with someone else, pal. And for that, I'm going to hypnotize you in your little armadillo here. Oof, thankfully that didn't poison. I swear, poison sting in this game, just this game, seemingly poisons like half the time. At least that's what it feels like. Ekans! I freaking love Ekans. Well, I love Arbok, but you're going to intimidate me, but I'm using a special attack that's super effective on you. You and your stupid name, it's just Snake spelled backwards, but this game was created in the 90s, so... Yes, okay, let's go ahead and give Parasect some run here. Let's go ahead and use Giga Drain for the first time. That's super fun. And that's going to be super effective on this. Okay, but we do outspeed it. I was a little... Well, I'm fucking 12 levels ahead. No wonder I'm outspeeding you, dummy. And we get a one-hit KO. Very nice. I like it, a one-hit KO. Burned again. Well, technically, I sucked you. Whoa, I didn't burn you. Okay. How can you not see the beauty in that? Because you only have dudes on your team in this generation. You don't let chicks in until the second generation. And yeah, not sure where I was going with that. Anyway, we'll just confuse another snake to death. Oh, Arbok, I like. I freaking love Arbok's design. I want to find a way to fit an Arbok on a future team, but I just don't know a game that we can make that happen. But again, it's not even that great of a Pokemon. I wish Arbok was a better Pokemon just because of its design alone. A fun fact, the first time I ever used a Master Ball was playing this game, and it was to catch an Arbok. Because I didn't know like the significance of the Master Ball. And so I was like, ooh, Arbok, I like that Pokemon. I want to catch this, so I threw the Master Ball at it and caught an Arbok in the Master Ball. Oh, silly, like 5-6-year-old me. Ah. Alright. Oh, so I guess you have to fight them. I thought, you know, for whatever reason I didn't think those were mandatory, but yeah, I guess it makes sense. Those might be the... Well, no, I guess the guy with the lift key, that's a mandatory fight. But those might be the only other ones you have to do in this game. Okay, ooh, and who's this totally scary looking man? I'll keep Hypno out front, actually. So, this guy right here... So, I must say, I'm impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. This is the lead guy, the boss of Team Rocket. Boss Giovanni, an infamous Pokemon villain. Everyone freaking knows Giovanni. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's just fight it with Hypno. We're over leveled. It really doesn't matter who we send out there. He's using Rage, so that move will get more and more powerful every time it gets dealt damage. Or maybe it's you have to do physical damage on it. So it's actually a really good move early on in games when Pokemon have low HP, but later on, well, I guess it doesn't really matter if it doubles in damage every time, what point you use in the games. It's actually not a bad move. It can just be kind of hard to use. Meditate is actually a very good move to learn because it raises its attack stat? I mean, that's better than Poison Gas. I I'm not going to use Poison Gas with Hypno, so might as well just learn that. I thought it learned special, or improved special attack, but I think I'm Calm Mind. Okay, Kangaskhan I am going to switch out to Nidoking so that we have a fighting move. And you use Fake Out, which if that hits you first in turn, it makes you flinch. Can you get a one hit? Oh, wow, not even halfway. I know Kangaskhan's pretty bulky. It's actually a pretty good Pokemon, but you can only get it in the Safari Zone, which is in Fuchsia City. And there we go. One more Pokemon, I believe it's a Rhyhorn, yep. I am such a nerd, knowing his team. Alright, go ahead and... Oh, I was going to say go ahead and hit us with a Rock-type move for decent damage, because I'm about to suck it all out of you anyway. No, I should never do that again. Okay. So, the first battle with Giovanni is kind of anticlimactic because we're just so over-leveled at this point. I see that you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. And he drops the Silph Scope, so now we can take that to the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town and actually identify the ghost that is blocking our way. But first, let's go ahead and get the stank out of Rocket Hideout. Oh, just kidding, because there's leftover battles to do. Let's go ahead and switch Jolteon back out front. Oh, you lost, you little mouse? No, I just defeated your boss in like 5 seconds, so maybe you should get the hell out of here. I'm tired of seeing you lugging around piles of purple shit everywhere. You need to get out of my face. Yeah, go ahead and harden your shit. I'm glad you're eating enough fiber. Right? That's how it works. Doesn't fiber, like, solidify your stool? Why are we talking about that while we're playing Pokemon? That's a good question. Okay. Anyway. You're not going to survive this because you're much more of a physical wall than a special wall like Grimer is. Haha. Why? Because I'm awesome, that's why. And that's it. Yeah, I can't remember. I couldn't remember if we fought that guy. So there we go. There's the Rocket Hideout. Now let me go ahead and find where the coin case is. I believe it's in one of these houses down here. Yes, it is. You talk to this guy? No. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy's a gambling addict over here. Addict over here. Go ahead, laugh. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. Here, this is literally me stopping doing parlays and switching to straight bet. I feel you, man. Won't be needing this anymore. Let me get the coin case. I always thought I was going to win it back. That's actually depressing because there's, especially with the legalization of sports betting becoming nationwide, as much as I enjoy doing it, I'm much more responsible now than what I was when it first started, but thankfully I never went flat broke or even close to that, but there's so many people out there that just lose all their money gambling. It's really depressing. I remember one time I went to the casino and I was playing some blackjack, and that was the most fucking useless cut I've ever done. Why am I continuing to waste time running around with that? But yeah, I went to the casino one time and I saw a dude lose over $1,000 playing blackjack in a matter of like 10 minutes. And he was like sitting 2 seats next to me, and it was like seeing the color disappear from his face was just like honestly a little sobering, because it's like, dude, if you don't have the restraint and willpower, that can happen to you in an instant. But anyway, let's stop talking about depressing gambling addict. So yes, you can buy Pokemon here. So Dratini is actually an enticing Pokemon to get because if you somehow raise it enough to become a Dragonite, it becomes one of the best Pokemon in the game. But Dratini is like a slow experience, like level upper. Like certain Pokemon gain experience at different rates, and Dratini, because Dragonite, I believe is a pseudo legendary, so it gains experience slower. If you can get it to that point, it's obviously an awesome Pokemon, and for 2,800 coins, you can buy coins at the other part of the game corner. So you can get it pretty quickly. Scyther's a good Pokemon. I believe in Leaf Green, get Pinsir, which I like Pinsir more than Scyther, honestly. And then Porygon here for 9,999 coins. But yeah, I'm not going to be buying any Pokemon. I believe you can get... Okay, these are actually some good... Ooh. Actually, I am going to buy something. It's not going to be a Pokemon. But I am going to buy a couple of those, actually. Okay, thanks for being useless. Yes, let me get... Okay. So I at least want to get the Charcoal so I can give it to Charmeleon. So I would like to get the Mystic Water and the Miracle Seed at some point too. I know it wasn't this guy, it just seemed... Okay. I wish they would tell you what move you're getting, because I don't know the TM. I mean, you know, I can just research it, but... So, I don't know what the Yellow Flute does, but this is... The Smoke Ball, if you give it to the Pokemon, it raises their evasiveness in battle. So that can be useful, but... Miracle Seed ups the power of Grass-type moves, Charcoal, Fire, Mystic Water, Water, so... you can buy one of these for any of your starters. I'm going to buy one for our Water-type Pokemon we get later in the game, and I'll probably buy a Miracle Seed to give to Parasect. But for now, since all we can afford is the Charcoal, I'll go ahead and buy that and give that to our wonderful Charmeleon. So that's actually really nice. I didn't know you could get those. Those are super good items. So. In the Gen 2 games, you get Charcoal for free. So if you start with Cyndaquil, it's or you know, any fire type, you get a free Charcoal. It's a very good item to have. Let's go ahead and heal up and then make our way to Lavender Town. We took a little bit longer to go through the Rocket Hideout than I originally thought. For whatever reason, I remember the Rocket Hideout being super small, but obviously I could have made it go quicker if I didn't do all those trainer battles, but it is what it is. As you would know at this point, I prefer trainer battles much more than, you know, a lot of Pokemon, so... and it's helped us a lot to this point to be over-leveled. Now again, when we get to Fuchsia and Saffron, whatever gym of those two you choose to do, the levels are very similar, but both of them have Pokemon in the low to mid 40s, so... Like I said last part, the fact that we're adding team members and we have to balance out our training, the levels are going to catch up to us quickly. So while it's been a luxury early on, or at least up until the midway point, now it's like training against actual trainers is going to become a necessity if you actually want to stand a chance against some of the later gym leaders. At least as far as levels go. And then obviously in preparation for the Elite Four, it's never a bad thing to ensure you have good levels. So you know what, let's just go ahead and do the Pokemon Tower. Like, I literally only have to do the very top level, and that's not going to take us long at all. And I've kind of banked on these episodes being, you know, max 40 to 45 minutes, and I think we're right on track for that. So even though we already did the Rocket Hideout, let's just go ahead and do the end of Pokemon Tower, because I don't want to just spend, you know, 5-10 minutes at the start of an episode to do it and then try to fill it in with trainer battles. I'd rather do the end of Pokemon Tower and then make our way to Fuchsia City and potentially, I will probably do the Safari Zone instead of the gym, but just make our way to Fuchsia City right away next part rather than just do trainer battles to fill in time. Be gone, intruders! So if you remember the first time we encountered this little ghost, we couldn't identify it, but now that we have that Sylph Scope, it's a Marowak, and I have Jolteon up front like a total dipshit. So you have to defeat this Marowak. Meringue, which is not very effective on us because it is a ground type move, and we have the grass type, so that's nice. Probably outspeeds us, yeah. So this Marowak is dead. So wouldn't that technically make it a ghost type? I don't know. Marowak's a okay Pokemon. I've used it before. It's alright, but I don't know. It's not good enough, and it's too depressing for me to actually want to use it on a consistent basis, so let's just go ahead and send its spirit into the afterlife, and we get a level for Jolteon, so that's good. The ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother spirit was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. So is that Marowak the mother of all Cubone in existence? What do you want? Why are you here? Yeah, it's almost like I just saw you 20 seconds ago and I defeated your boss, and now I gotta fight with you fuckers again. No matter. Oh, you're a little bit better leveled. Actually, kind of significantly better leveled. So I guess if you're really fretting over your levels against Erica, which Erica's really not a hard gym leader, once you get that Sylph Scope, you can come here to the top Pokemon Tower and get even more training in. All of these trainers are required, so I don't feel as bad doing them as I did the ones at Rocket Hideout. But I guess this is our first like full run-in with Team Rocket. Ooh, Golbat. Obviously they were at Mount Moon, but that was a very small sample. Now they start to play a much bigger factor in the game once you get past the halfway point. I give up. Yeah, you should, you little bitch. Not gonna forget this. Yeah, you storm off. You go to your room. This old guy marched right up to our hideout. Then he starts ranting about how Team Rocket's abusing Pokemon. So we're just talking it over as adults. Well, I marched up to your hideout and kicked everyone's ass, including your boss. And I don't see you trying to have a productive discussion or trying to kidnap me. Almost like they kind of have morals in that regard, like they're going to kidnap an adult, but not a child. Not that kidnapping an adult is good, I'm not saying you can get away with that, but at least it's not a child? I don't know. I guess they're kind of taking a high road there, but not really. Mr. Drowsy, I don't feel like fighting you because I know you'll actually be able to stand up to Shockwave decently well, because as we see with our own Parasect, you have solid special defense. So instead I'm going to slash you to death. Oh, just kidding. Oh, okay. So because I forgot Poison Gas on my own Hypno, you have to use it yourself and, of course, hit. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, that's another grunt. Pokemon are only good for making money. Why not use them? You stay out of our business. Pokemon are not, you know, corner workers. You're not pimps. I mean, they think they're gangster. They think they're pimps. But there's more use for them. There's companionship. There's life lessons. There's humility. So much more than just money. And that's life advice for all you troubled youth. There's more to life than just green, blue strip $100 bills. Yes, because Pokemon is the setting where you give therapy while you electrocute a rat. Jolteon's gonna be pushing level 30 here soon. I have a feeling this Raticate's gonna survive this and then hit us with Hyper Fang and do a lot of damage. Oh, just kidding. It's using Tail Whip. That was your one chance to do damage. And you blew it. You blew it. You blew it. Another Zubat. What shall I do? Alright. So yeah. Once you get to the top of Pokemon Tower, it's very, very easy to get to Mr. Fuji. Don't fight us, Rockets. Well, I've been doing that, and I've had quite good success with it, so I don't figure on stopping. Heh, you came to save me, thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's... Yeah, well, great fucking job you did, guy. Yeah, I think Marowak's spirit has finally left... Yeah, no thanks to you. I must thank you for your kind concern. Okay. I will accept that. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House. Wow, that is real original. Pokemon House. Okay, I should stop being such a judgmental dick and just let the old man be a sweet old man. Jake, your Pokedex quest is one. Well, I'm not really trying to fill out the Pokedex. Don't tell Oak that, but I really don't give two shits about filling it out. I'm here to be champion! Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. Yes, this will greatly help me, actually. Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on a Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles. Yes, so now that you have acquired that, you can wake up these sleepy Snorlaxes that are blocking the routes south of Lavender Town. So right here, or sorry, more like right here, Route 12, there's a Snorlax, and then directly west of Celadon, before the cycling road, there's a Snorlax. So you can take whatever route you do. I'm going to do the cycling road just because it's more fun, but I'll do the trainer battles on both Route 13 and 14 and 15 east of Fuchsia, and then I'll do some of the cycling road battles next time when we make our way there. And then obviously there's the Safari Zone to do in Fuchsia. So yeah, let's go and heal up real quick before we end this off. A longer episode, but we got a lot done. We got all the things we need to do in order to gain access to the next gym. Well, technically the next two gyms, so... No, because you have to do Silph before Saffron. I keep forgetting that, and I wish that wasn't the case. Because for the 10th time, I hate Silph. Anyway, so we got ourselves set up to be able to take on the Fuchsia City Gym, either the next episode or the one after that. Probably the next one. But yeah, I'll show both the routes you can take. I'll do a lot of the trainer battles off camera. And yeah, so we got our 5th team member in Jolteon, and has been a very welcome addition so far. I'm going to go ahead and switch Hypno out front because I want to prioritize both him and Charmeleon for the next gym, because Charmeleon is very close to fully evolving, so I'd love to have Charizard in order to help with taking down Koga. So yeah, that'll do it for this part. Next part, we'll make our way to Fuchsia City and start preparing to take on the 5th gym. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.